All right, we're live.
We are live.
All right, welcome back to Film Bros University, everybody.
Yo.
We have another guest on today. We name dropped him a bunch of times in other videos.
Mr.
Wasn't too happy
Poor
about
Razakinsey,
it.
bro.
Poor Razakinsey, as you may know.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the pod, bro.
It's nice to meet y'all. And I had promised
Got the
no
shirt.
anime
No!
before, but
You didn't wear it to the club. This is stupid.
just in case.
He will wear it to the club.
Just in case y'all
him and
know,
Ruben.
I'm for real. I'm for
Oh
real.
my god.
I'm for real. Okay?
Is he in frame?
He's in
Okay.
frame.
Beautiful.
I better be in frame.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we had a great week. A fucking phenomenal movie came out this weekend called John Wick Chapter 4. It was fucking incredible.
Yeah.
It was fucking incredible. It was a smash hit. Box office wise, it did amazing. Worldwide, it did $140 million.
Good stuff.
Speaking of smash hits, Jonathan Majors,
Oh, yo, that transition. What the fuck?
who clearly saw the movie this weekend,
No way, bro.
In his home in Chelsea.
Oh no.
as he was arrested for an alleged assault on his girlfriend in New York last night. Stop laughing. It's not funny.
Very
What's this got to
serious.
do with anything, bro?
It's movie news, bro. It's important.
He got inspired by the Baba Yaga. You know?
Apparently, they retracted the woman retracted the statement or something like that.
Oh,
What the
she did?
fuck? Every other person I talk to about this shit has some new fucking information that I
I
just
mean,
didn't
I
know
saw
about.
this shit on the subway, maybe on Twitter, so I can't verify the validity of that. But I read somewhere it could have been like TMZ or like some fucking website. Like, I don't know.
Well, we know that TMZ is always accurate, you know?
Oh yeah, very credible.
Very
source
credible
of
source of information, boy.
Rap TV News verified on Twitter.
But I heard that they had video in the cab or whatever, so I'm sure the whole thing will be cleared up. But it just
Nah,
sucks
they usually
for
record the
it
live
sucks for
stream.
everyone involved, you know.
Bruh. Yeah.
Nah, yeah, he allegedly what the story was that he was texting another woman in the car and his girlfriend caught him doing that and it escalated from there. I don't know anything else more than that. That's all I know.
I heard he was trying to like snatch, like she was snatching his phone, and then things escalated
I
from
don't
there,
know
something
shit.
like that.
Other than that, I don't know nothing.
My man violated. Like, you can't. That's too much. Texting in the car, like, while I don't know. The whole thing is too. The whole thing.
We don't know the facts. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. But
It's such a bad situation. It's
crazy for
upsetting,
Marvel.
bro. It's upsetting, bro, because he's so talented. He's so talented. His career. Everybody's been talking about how his career has been taken off, and this is the last thing he fucking needed. Like,
Fresh off the heels of Creed 3 and also being cast as, the major villain for the next few phases of Marvel. So that shit that's crazy for him, Like that's some wild stuff. You have to wonder like how like the people behind the scenes at Marvel are feeling because they had to deal with like they fired what's her name, Victoria, I'm gonna butcher her last name, Alonso, I think. She was like head of like the VFX like department and all that stuff.
I thought you quit.
Well, you know how you quietly like quit, but like they
Got
ask
you.
you to leave, like
Got
they're
you.
like, yeah, bro, like because someone had to take the fall for like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and so
The whole team did. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna
I mean,
lie.
if Marvel drops him, they're just saving him from a bunch of garbage ass movies.
So yeah, no, so it's been a crazy week PR wise for Marvel because they've had to deal with all this stuff, and now like they're dealing with like the sort of thing where they've changed I think how they responded, especially after they jumped the gun on firing James Gunn, like way back in what year was it? I think it happened 2018
around there.
when they fired him over like the weird tweets because those were some bizarre tweets. To be fair, they weren't funny, like they like this. But he was shooting at the jokes. He was trying to do his thing. Then he was fired for that, and then
I mean, he didn't hit anybody.
yeah, that is true. That is true. It is two very different things. So we'll see how Marvel handles it, but I'm sure that they're having a PR firestorm over there.
I think I mean, I hope for the best. I hope it's not true. I mean, that's best case scenario. That shit is not true. I don't think it is. I mean, personally, from what I've seen, because I don't know the guy personally, it doesn't seem like that would be true. But if it was and something bad happened, obviously consequences.
Yeah.
He will get the consequences for it. But yeah, man, it's tough. Anyways, segueing back into John Wick
Smooth segue.
and some more violence.
He wasn't hitting.
This guy's staring at me like he's like.
I mean,
He wasn't hitting any women though. John Wick wasn't
no,
doing
I
that.
think he wait. Did he actually?
I don't think he
He
did.
headshotted like a. He definitely. I mean,
In that movie, I don't think so. It
maybe
was
not in
mainly
that
dudes.
one.
It was mainly dudes that were like that he was killing in that movie. At
Yeah.
least.
Yeah. Only the blind.
I mean,
guy.
he stabbed Ruby Rose in the second one.
Yeah, in chapter 2, that's when he was dealing with
Yeah.
that sort of fight.
Wait. Hold on.
Hold
Or are we
on,
fact
wait a minute.
checking?
Okay, I swore I thought it was I thought it was a different type of actress for a second. It sounded
What do
like
you mean?
It sounded like a different type of name. I forgot.
Not
Said
Ruby Rose?
Yeah, she's the woman who played Batwoman for a season, and then she left because it was
Gotcha.
dog shit. And I just know. I just like for a second I was like, wait, her name is deadass Ruby Rose. That doesn't. That sounds like a porn star.
I mean, hey, bro, work is work, you know.
Yeah.
Dom retired, bro. He's out. Oh man, no. But what did you think of John Wick, boy? What did you think?
I mean,
Can we take a fucking second? Bro. I think we need a timeout. That was too much. It hasn't even been 5 minutes yet. Oh god.
Oh man, nah. But
I think
I really enjoyed John Wick. I got to watch like an early screening of it on Tuesday. I went with my boy Kobe, and it was hilarious because during the movie, like everyone was so hyped. Like you'd think that with those like early screenings they'd be all like formal and stuff, but like people were just so hyped in that theater, and so people were just mad energized when John Wick like falls all the way down like the stairs. The entire theater just like started groaning. You remember that? Like what this dude is like working his way to the top. And he falls.
Bro, he rolled down the entire shit, bro. The whole that shit was like a minute, bro.
Well, he could have
like,
that as like I think that. Imagine that killed him.
That could
He
have.
gets a concussion. That's the
No,
end of
he
the
breaks his
series.
fucking neck. Like what the fuck are you talking?
Nah.
Bro fell down 220 fucking stairs, bro.
It doesn't matter if John Wick has one like immunity. It's to like falling down great heights. This dude fell down like a massive getting hit by cars and falling down huge heights. Because remember, he fell off a giant building after getting shot like 6 times by Winston in the end of chapter 3, and then he survived that completely fine. And then even in this movie, he like jumps out a window and like breaks the window and like falls off the entire building and gets up and he keeps on going. It's
Bro,
crazy.
someone's playing Die Rise, bro. Like I don't even know.
Yeah, no, dude, he's like fucking going around skyscrapers and doing all that stuff. But mad respect to like Keanu, the stunts were great. They did everything like it was really impressive. The action.
We witnessed history.
Right.
Like this movie, when people talk about in the future, like the top 10 action movies of all time, John Wick Chapter 4 is easily in that conversation.
You think so? Yeah, that'd be fucking.
There's
I'd love
no
that
argument
does.
about it. It's in that conversation. If the story was dog shit, if everything was dog shit, but the action scenes were shot the same and looked as good as they did in this movie, it still would have been a decent movie. That's how good the action is in this movie. It's incredible.
Right.
I've never seen anything like it in my life. I've never seen action sequences shot like this.
Yeah.
This was incredible.
No, they had that amazing shot also where it was like above and it almost felt like a video game. Like the one shot from above and he had that gun where when he shot it just like made people just go flying back on fire.
Breath, bro.
It was
I'm
crazy.
Like, yo, this shit vanished.
World War II, bro.
God damn.
No, that sequence was incredible, and it's one of those things where like you get inspired like watching stuff like that because you're like, man, that is like a lot of love and passion is put into this, and the filmmaking, everyone is on top of their game, and you gotta respect when stuff like that comes together so beautifully and so well.
I wonder what were the conversations they had before they shot the film in pre-production, because this movie compared to the rest is such a leap. It's leaps and bounds ahead of any of the action sequences we've seen in the first three movies, and I'm just curious as to what was the thought process like going into it. You know what I mean? Like if I could sit down with Chad, the director, he could have literally explained to me everything. I would sit down and listen to the whole shit because that must have been insane.
For sure. I mean, that director also has like an incredible story because he started off as like a stuntman. Like he was in the Matrix for Keanu Reeves. For Keanu Reeves, he was
also a double for Bruce Lee's son in The Crow.
Yeah, no, like
Brandon Lee, yeah.
And so he just goes from being in this, yeah, that's a big oof actually. I didn't consider that.
Yo,
that mother.
Seen some shit, man. Terrible.
yo, bro.
My bad.
Damn, bro.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. No, but yeah, no, like he went from all that, like, and he jumped to directing because he was like, dude, all these like modern action films, they're just not doing the action properly, and he basically showed, he showed us all, how to do that properly.
He learned the ultimate lesson.
I mean, yeah, bro, you can't be doing that shit. I mean, with all right,
Alec Baldwin.
We can't get into that.
It's another can of worms. I was thinking Alec Baldwin also,
yeah.
But
And then post that shit like a Snapchat memory.
I forgot you did that.
I might need a napkin. You got me fucked up.
I'm sorry.
I'm 1 year ago today.
I'm completely out of pocket today.
1 year ago today.
Yo, I've been so out of pocket.
Son, I'm so glad I didn't have any snot or some shit, bro. I would have fucking on the mic, bro. Son, if I had any, if I was drinking something, bro, that shit would have went out the nose, bro.
Oh no.
Okay, okay, so yes, Chad did an amazing job with the action sequences. There's a handful of them, and I think damn near every single one of them stand out. The opening scene in Osaka, that's how you say it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was
Osaka.
Our resident Japanese expert, Mr. Poyer Azakinzi.
I've only taken one semester, just to be clear. Okay, halfway through the textbook.
I remember when I went with you guys, I was rewatching the movie for the second time, and I knew what was coming. And so when we were watching the movie, we went over to Poi. We were like, "Yo, can you read the the Japanese letters?" And Poi was just put under the microscope immediately. He was trying to read everything he was doing. It was so funny though. But you really enjoyed even that opening and all that stuff.
Bro, that shit was son,
it's indescribable. That's how fucking good it is. It's insane.
The action scenes were split up. Okay, in terms of in Osaka, the action scenes were.
It's split.
Osaka, in terms of Osaka.
And that's why I'm asking you.
Oh, I thought you.
Jesus Christ! I'm not making fun of you. I'm like, it's Osaka.
My bad. Osaka.
Osaka.
I'm probably still enunciating it wrong, but. Hey, bro, look, certain intonations I don't have.
You just okay.
Osaka.
No,
guess,
it's
bro,
okay. Well, you missed what he said. Just keep talking.
So, throughout the movie, there were a bunch of action sequences, and I feel like the action sequences had acts in themselves. It was because they were so long, but in a good way. I was hyped, but I was yo, I'm running a marathon with John Wick.
They were
the entire time,
bro. You notice but he was most of the time it was 1v2ing people and stuff like that, but they were really Chad was really respecting the 1v1 a lot of these scenes because he was really whooping one motherfucker for 10 straight minutes,
bro.
Some of these scenes, it was insane.
No, they also had the face armor, and so every time he would have to shoot these guys 17 times in the head. And and he was reloading. He was doing all the good stuff.
It was
all
Osaka.
The good stuff.
It was the scene in the club with what's the actor's name? He was in The Raid, I believe.
He was the Kingpin.
No, he was in The Raid. He was in IP Man. That's how you say it, or IP.
Ip Man, I believe.
I
always pronounce the IP Man. Oh damn.
My dad says Ip Man, and he's seen fucking all of them. So.
Got you.
Yeah, so I believe he was an Ip Man, but the guy who plays Rilla. It's Rilla, the fat guy.
Yeah.
Scott Adkins.
Scott Adkins. Yeah.
So that scene was fucking incredible. The Tour de France scene is not the Tour de France.
Tour de force.
I can't fucking think right now.
The staircase sequence.
The staircase sequence is good, but what is
when they were driving around that one spot?
I forgot the name. I've been there, but I forgot the name of the Tour de.
Let's just call it Washington Square.
No,
we're not calling it Washington Square.
No,
the Arc.
The Arc. No, I mean
the Arc. Yeah, there's that shit, but
that scene was also like really like investing because like dude they stopped all the traffic.
Bro,
like, they
like,
were just
the
driving
Arc
around
de
getting
Triomphe
hit.
Got hit by like 15 fucking cars.
John Wick always
it's
survives.
the Arc de Triomphe, I think.
Arc de
I fucking butchered that pronunciation probably, but like that was my favorite sequence of the movie. When the moment the woman on the radio starts talking, from then on the movie just kicks into high gear. It's insane. Like whatever you saw in the first half of the movie was like tame compared to what happens
that shit
later.
was still fucking crazy.
Hey, that's what I mean. Like it's fucking crazy, and then it gets crazy. Like how do you do that?
Yeah, no, I mean, dude, like the movie honestly really gave me like a lot of vibes from like Sergio Leone's like old like Western films, especially like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, where you have like you're following all these like three main characters pretty much, and you're invested in each of them, and they all have their own motivations and stuff going on with them. Like Donnie Yen's character, Mr. Kane, Mr. Nobody, like the way that those like three all tied together, it was amazing. Like I loved all those characters. Seeing how like Mr. Nobody's dog tied in with like John Wick's dog, and that famous meme.
Everybody got a fucking dog in these movies.
Halle Berry had a dog. Everyone has a dog. But yeah, no, like the way they tied all those characters in together was like masterful.
It's really crazy how in the fourth entry in your saga, you're introducing new characters,
and they're all great. They're all like amazing characters.
Incredible. It's incredible. It's so like because here's the thing: they could have easily gone a route where they're just focusing on action and not really giving much attention to the story. They just give a passable story. But the world building and the lore that they like, the effort that they put into the lore and the world building, bro, it just adds so much more to the action. There's actual stakes, So that's why you feel the punches, you know what I mean? You feel every single set piece. It's incredible. I keep saying that, but like it really is. Like there's no other way to describe it. It's really.
And I'm really glad they went like this route for the movie instead of like the route that they were almost like setting up with like the end of chapter 3. Like looking back now, I feel like chapter 3 is almost like a lot of it is now almost like pointless. Like looking back on chapter 3,
not
in
really,
a weird way.
Not necessarily.
I mean, like they were setting up like the high table war and sort of like a more of a beef between John and Winston, but it ended up not mattering so much in this new movie. We're focusing on Mr. Nobody.
There was not really a beef.
Remember, he was pissed. He said, "Yeah, I'm pissed." Like at the end of John Wick chapter 3, after Winston shot him like 7 times, and he falls off that giant building.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone walked away from that movie thinking him and Winston were gonna have beef. I don't think that was purpose. They did not set that up.
I thought there was a possibility of beef because
me too.
Like, you know what I mean?
Every time I've seen that movie, I've always assumed that he just did it to protect himself and protect John.
If John Wick says he's pissed, I expect him to be pissed. You know what I'm saying? So I thought there would be more of that.
I think he was pissed with the high table more than Winston. Winston is his second,
and that definitely came around with him going after the elder in this movie and shooting the elder. I didn't know that it was a different actor. It turned out to be like they had a new elder.
He mentioned that it was a different elder.
Yeah, I missed that the first time I watched the movie, but yeah.
What happened to the other guy then?
I think maybe the high table executed him for his like failures, or like sending John to execute like Winston, and then it just didn't happen. Maybe something like that. Who knows? But yeah, they built like such a world that you can like even like speculate about that sort of thing. Like that's what's so cool about the movies. They have great world building. Like who would have thought from like the first movie about a dude killing like I believe he killed like 84 people in the first movie over like his dog and his car, that it would have expanded to this like franchise where like the fourth film is by far like my favorite.
Because the second one, what they did, they set it up so well was the dragging him back in part of the story.
Right.
Because they said like once you dip your toe back in this, you're here.
Yeah.
You're done. So That's why, like, in the end, he's like, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back in the fucking first movie. That basically, that line right there sets up the rest of the franchise, you know? So.
Oh, okay. So, can we talk about the ending?
Yeah.
Yes. The final. Okay. Yeah. Personally, I don't think he's dead. I think when Winston said, like when, I forgot which character.
You think it's some Tupac and Biggie shit?
Yeah, and Elvis.
Pretty
Don't
much.
forget about Elvis. But,
Elvis faked his death, bro?
no, it's like part they're all in, like,
I mean, I'm pretty sure by this time that motherfucker.
I did not hear that theory. That's wild.
I think Juice WRLD is still kicking. I don't think that motherfucker's dead.
You guys think JFK is still alive, bro?
Let's just name random fucking people in history, bro. Yeah, you guys think Abraham Lincoln's still alive, bro?
I hope so,
He's
bro.
frozen somewhere, isn't he?
Cryogenics.
Fucking.
climate change is gonna bring him back.
That's how this shit works, man. Now, you know.
Global warming is gonna bring him back, bro.
Yes, sir.
Nah, but when I forgot which character. It might have been Mr. Nobody or somebody else. I forgot who, but it was like they were asking Winston, like, do you think he's in heaven or in hell? And then Winston said, how would I know? Or like, who knows?
I think he said, who
No,
knows?
he said
who
we'll
knows.
find out soon enough. That's what he said.
Who knows? I mean, so I think that's like foreboding, like, you know.
I mean,
I
they're
think John
probably
Wick is
gonna
still
fucking get clipped
alive.
one of these days. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, but
they're
I
still
think
part
he's
of
still alive. I mean, they greenlit John Wick 5. I'm pretty sure.
No,
I'm pretty
they.
sure.
So what they did was this. I think Chad purposely said in 2020 because they already had prepared John Wick Chapter 5 was the working title.
Gotcha.
So he probably prepared like a continuation of the world, maybe like a Kane movie, the blind guy.
Okay.
Or like a continuation of Akira or something like that. And that's the way he kind of, that was like his twist, you know, that like this is the last one, because it doesn't make sense thematically to bring back John Wick.
Yeah.
He has nothing to fight for. They were literally setting that up the entire movie, and to bring him back would only be a disservice to this franchise because it was the perfect ending. They foreshadowed that shit throughout. There was breadcrumbs throughout the second and third film, but this one they were like heavy on it. Like, yo, he has nothing to live for. Like, he wants us dead, and that's it. You know, because he was talking about it that Kane has all the three things that a man could live for, and John Wick has none of them.
And that's why Kane was the right one to be able to kill, you know, John Wick. Like, that's why it was perfect, you know. And I really do hope that it doesn't turn out that he's alive, because I think it's like the perfect ending for John.
No, even Keanu was saying, because he was like, he was at a screening, and he was like, "You guys don't think I'm dead?" And they were like, "No," and he was like, "Oh, okay." He was like, "Okay."
I didn't see that clip, but that sounds like Keanu.
Actors be saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna be in this movie. Oh, it's not happening." And then,
yeah, but then when fucking Sony reveals that Dr. Octopus is in the fucking movie, I don't think anybody else is referring to the No Way Home bullshit. But yeah.
Hey.
No, I'm glad they went this route, because from what I understand, they had different endings for this movie, and they test screened very early on some of the endings, and they were like, "Ooh, this like they realized, okay, the instinct of killing off John Wick was the right instinct, because that worked better at the test screenings than the other ending." That's one of the things that I read about.
One thing I heard is that in the final cut of the movie, one country, I forgot what it was, there was one screening where the post-credit scene was different. There was one screening where the post-credit scene was different. So, I don't know. This is what I heard.
They gave the wrong, like, DCP or something?
I don't know, but
Who knows?
people were saying that, like, no, it's a completely different ending. Like, not that John Wick dies, all that's the same, but the post-credit scene is different.
Gotcha.
With Kane and the girl and the daughter and stuff like that.
Man. We gotta find
What do you guys
we gotta
think?
go to fucking-
What do you guys think is gonna happen with that? Do you think that she'll be able to kill Kane? I feel like that the sound of the knife was so purposefully loud that I feel like Kane is gonna hear it, and then
I mean, no
that's how
way.
they do the thing.
He has to, because he's blind, so his sense of hearing is probably heightened.
For sure.
I mean, I don't think he's cooked. That would be. I mean, I guess anything can
definitely not,
happen.
yeah, no.
But like, he's
The dude killed John Wick, bro.
he's the better fighter than the girl.
I mean, John Wick
currently.
let him.
Yeah, John Wick let him, but he got the kill. He's the one that killed the legend. You know what I'm saying? He killed the one that they sent to kill Baba Yaga. You know,
I still don't believe John Wick is dead. We're just. I need to see
He's dead, bro.
I need to see like his decapitated head or some shit. That's
That's
the.
No, he's pretty dead, bro.
Like
you got the syndrome of if I don't see the body, then it's not real.
Like, I need to see that shit. Like it has to be.
This ain't Shazam, bro. The motherfucker's gone, bro. He's done.
It's not Superman. It's not any of that, bro. I'm tired of them like not like of like pretending they have the balls to go with these like decisions of we're killing off the main character and then they don't go through with it. Like I'm tired of that.
But why are you upset when in the DC universe literally anything's possible? Like, why are you shocked that they're bringing motherfuckers back, bro?
Because I'm just like,
There's
I don't know, bro.
literally characters in the comics, the one above all in Marvel that could literally do whatever the fuck he wants.
Here's the thing. I mean? Like, I only appreciate it if it's done like thematically, like in like a way that makes sense. Like death, you can still bring people back from death. Like if
Superman's death was thematic, it made sense.
I guess
he showed that he was for the people.
They brought him back too soon.
I guess
they brought him back too soon. In my opinion,
he died for the people.
Sure, but I think that they brought him back too soon. I think that
3 hours into the Snyder Cut, they brought him back too soon.
Well, I mean, I watched the Joss Whedon cut, and that was
half of the Snyder Cut.
Yeah, because you got fucking cooked.
Bro, I was like, but they were singing. They're like, oh, I'm like, yo, what is this, bro?
Who was singing? So what are you talking about?
You know when like Batman went into like the Water People Village or whatever the fuck.
Aquaman's village.
Yeah, Aquaman, and they went there, and it was like they were doing some chant or something, and it was I'm like. Nah, like please put something else on, bro. Like
we were 2.5 hours into it. That was like in the first 30 minutes, dog.
Bro, that's the only thing I remember, bro.
I gotta fully watch. I gotta fully watch that movie.
That shit was gas.
More like ass. You gotta remove.
You haven't
seen it, to be fair.
Yeah, you haven't seen it. Ass, AS, you dumb motherfucker.
Remove the G, bro.
And you gotta add another S. Yeah, there you go.
You didn't say that.
Ass.
I mean, you walk.
Wolf or something is what's the name of the villain?
Steppenwolf. He's way better in the Snyder.
Well, yeah, I heard that like he feared like what Darkseid would do to him or something like that in like this. So they made him a more sympathetic villain in the Snyderverse.
Thanos is coming into the Snyderverse. This is crazy.
You know, there's supposed to be like a charity event soon, like at the end of April. He's screening all the movies. Friday is gonna be Man of Steel. Saturday is gonna be Batman v Superman. Hopefully, the ultimate.
Is it at Lincoln?
I don't know if it's here. It's a charity event, so it's probably in one location.
Okay, because if it's at Lincoln, I'm down to sneak in. But you know, I'm not paying $170. It's for charity. I don't got $170.
I mean, if it's the Snyder Cut, I'd be down to watch that shit in IMAX. It's formatted for that.
That's the only way I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, no, because I do feel like I have to watch it in one sitting.
I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I think it's Warner Bros. That didn't allow him to do the IMAX release. I don't think he would have been opposed to it. You know, he's very much about the cinematic experience and stuff like that. I don't think he would.
He had said that there were going to be screenings. I remember when the Snyder Cut came out, I was talking to Benzian when we dropped it halfway. I was like, oh, they're going to come out with an IMAX screening. And so I was like, yo, we should just watch it in the theater because I'm not trying to watch it.
Yeah, that was a big reason why we both like held off on watching it. But then they never released it.
Now it's been 2 fucking years, so get to it.
Yeah, I do. I mean, if they're doing that, like that theater screening, I would love to do that.
I would too. That shit's incredible.
Because it's much easier for me to sit through like a 4-hour movie when I'm stuck in a theater.
Justice is great. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah. So where were we?
We were talking about the bringing back the characters syndrome.
He's dead, bro.
No, and I mean with Superman,
bring him back in like 10 years. Like, you know, like
when he's fucking 70.
Yeah, like old
you'd be surprised
like
because
Indiana Jones.
Listen.
In a grave, bro.
Listen. When they first were pitching John Wick, like when they were first like writing the screen, they imagined him as a much like older character. Like they imagined him as like one of those older actors playing him because it's like think about it, like oh he's been retired and now he's coming back in after they killed his dog. So that's how they first imagined the character. But then they're like, yo, we gotta get Keanu, something like that. Yeah.
Bro started these movies when he was 50, I believe. He started filming this when he was 50. Now he's nearly 60. I don't think he's gonna do anything.
How many more cars can
they might de-age him and put him in like a prequel series.
They might do that.
Oh, immediately he fucking thinks that it's gonna be in the 10 years from now.
They're doing the Continental. They're doing the Continental as a prequel series. Like that's actually like
what I would be into is if they could. I mean, that's gonna be fucking that's a slippery slope. I was gonna say like maybe do a John Wick prequel movie of like the mission that got him out to like of the world, but they would have to cast someone else. It couldn't be Keanu. But then again, you can't. John Wick is not the same without Keanu. You know, it's like that. It's like the Budapest shit between Black Widow and Hawkeye, where it's like this. You never see that.
Yeah,
shit.
It's better to keep that like off screen because it's like it's one of those legendary missions that you don't want to show.
Yeah, but think about how fucking sick
that would be. That would be a sick movie.
Considering what we've seen in Chapter 4, imagine what Chad would do with that shit.
I mean, dude, they're building, I guess, like the John Wick cinematic universe. Like they're doing like the Ana de Armas ballerina movie, and they're doing the Continental prequel TV series. So they have endless.
Why is Ana de Armas in the?
She's gonna be like the ballerina character, I guess. Like they're doing like, you remember how in Chapter 2 or Chapter 3, like they had all those ballerina characters and stuff.
Yo, they gotta stop making these TV series, bro. I'm so done, bro.
You're done with the TV.
Bro.
We live in the golden age of TV. You're
golden age of TV. My fucking ass.
Supposedly the golden age,
bro. They got too much TV of like shit that I already have, like shit that I've played, shit that I've seen in the same universe.
We don't even have our own like generational TV show right now. Like it ended 4 years ago with Game of Thrones, and it was terrible. And then like
that ended.
Now what are we gonna do? Like there's nothing else. Like,
well, right now there's Succession, and there's like a couple.
Okay,
and Better Call
like
Saul
it's
was
not
great.
like a worldwide fucking global phenomenon. Not
True.
everybody's trying to watch a bunch of white people in politics.
Yeah, I guess.
Like,
I guess you're right.
It's just not. It's not everybody.
I mean, to be fair, Game of Thrones was also a bunch of white people doing medieval politics. So, and that show did trend on number one.
Head?
Yeah, off with all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess it depends. But yeah, we'll see when that big show comes along. But
Succession is amazing though. That's not to shit on Succession. That's
Succession,
a fucking 10 out of 10 show.
It's coming up soon, March 26th.
Today, bro. It literally premiered an hour ago.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to watch it just yet, but I'll get on that as soon as possible.
Yeah. So
you haven't seen Succession, right?
I've seen like the first 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah, that's a great show.
But there hasn't. What's pissing me off right now is like the shows have. So nowadays, a lot of shows have taken a long ass break, like dropping seasons. Whereas back in the day, like Breaking Bad had like their set day, like once a year you'd get a new season of Breaking Bad, except for when they split season 5 into 2 seasons. But like we don't have that anymore. Like now we gotta wait 4 fucking years for a new season. Like I remember Euphoria season 1 came out in 2019, and then the next season dropped nearly 3 years later. I mean, like, what is that?
COVID screwed it up. They dropped like 2 episodes in between, but they couldn't film anything else.
Yeah, they did drop 2 episodes. Those were good, actually.
Yeah, that was just some gas episodes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but it's still. You're right about that. That was different. That's a little different. That's COVID. But like now, like, Mandalorian took fucking forever because the season released in 2020, and by 2021, motherfuckers were filming, bro. Motherfuckers were filming in 2021. That wasn't because they made Book of Boba Fett. They were already filming.
It was basically like Mandalorian Blight. You know
yeah,
I mean?
But come on, dog. Like that's what I mean. That's already that's an issue within itself that they fucking focused on the Mandalorian.
That's so. I'm done with Star Wars. I'm done with.
You want to watch the Mandalorian, bro? Right now, send the whole shit.
He's like, no.
I mean, like.
So you're not done with Star Wars? Fucking capper, bro. Jesus Christ, stop the bullshit. I mean, like, they're gonna drop a fucking new movie. You're gonna watch every single one of them, bro.
Okay,
we got A-list motherfuckers. They're gonna watch.
They haven't been dropping any of the movies now. Like they've put a pause on the movies.
If they drop a movie, I'll see the movie. The movies are fucking. They visually.
Yeah, but you were like, I'm done with Star Wars.
Okay, I'm done with these 50 fucking Star Wars shows where it's like Baba Booey guy like
his spin-off show,
like that one clone from that one episode like 5 years ago, like yo, where's the Star Wars Rebels guy at? Where are these whales in space? What are they doing? Like, where's Thrawn? Like, yo, like, bro, it's
just visuals now. Like,
there's
they're
just
not
too
even
much
like
shit, bro. Like,
no, you're basically exhausted by like the advent of just more and more like spin-offs and continuations. I hope that John Wick doesn't go that path, but I have enough faith in like Chad and that whole crew that they will be able to like make that stand on its own and be a great individual thing. Like everyone would thought like Better Call Saul would be like, oh, this is just like a rip off spin-off, and then it turned out to be amazing.
Well, they made that animated show, some Saul Goodman animated show. I forgot what it was called.
I don't know about Slip and Jimmy. Is that what they called it? Oh man, I don't want to watch that. Although maybe it's also good. Who knows?
It's ass, bro.
It's ass. You've seen it?
I saw a clip. It was like. It makes no. It's like.
Wait, what did they made a
Slip and Jimmy the cartoon, like him. It was like
an animated version, like Better Call Saul.
Did Vince Gilligan write it?
I don't know.
No way. That shit
Look it up just in
fart
case.
Jokes in it, bro. No way Vince Gilligan wrote that shit.
Yeah, I'm not watching that shit.
Bro, they were like in Catholic school with nuns and shit, and the nun was a demon. That's
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, and like the floor opened.
So it's like as bad as Velma.
I haven't.
It sounds
seen
like a
Velma,
parody.
but look, Norville. Like that's all I need to say about that.
When you describe that animated show like that, it sounds like a parody. It sounds like they're almost like using like the universe to like do parody stuff.
I mean, yeah, it's just Slippin' Jimmy. Like I don't know. Whenever the older brother says Slippin' Jimmy is back, that's what he did. I guess like throw fucking toilet paper at nuns. I don't know. That's the show.
Origin stories, man. We need them. Oh man, we need more origin stories always, bro. Yeah, nah, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. We definitely need like more of the just standalone stories. Just like have it be fresh, have it be great. That'd be the ideal. But we gotta keep on dragging.
Yeah, nah, it's
keep on dragging
tough.
it.
John Wick, and it's fucking with me too because it's really one of the last like original like action movies that we're gonna get for a while that are like this good. I don't think we're gonna see another thing. The last time I think action really shocked people was Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, that shit was fucking insane.
That was a great movie.
That was insane. Are they making a new one?
Furiosa. But nah, he's taking too long with that shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's been 8 fucking years.
Dude,
like, come on.
I mean, yeah, dude needs to
get your shit together, dog.
I mean, he was
production
saying,
hell. Anything can happen.
Out of here,
he was saying that it was mad exhausting making the movie. I mean, because they're in the fucking desert.
Yeah, but he's only like we're not even to Mad Max. The next Mad Max yet. He's dropping Furiosa first, I think.
I see.
It's still gonna be gas. No matter.
I'm not doubting the dude's talent. I mean,
man's made Happy Feet, bro. It's amazing.
What's that movie? 3,000
Leagues Under the Sea.
The movie with Idris Elba.
Oh, with Tilda Swinton.
That shit was bad.
Yeah, I remember. I didn't enjoy that movie too much. It was basically like Idris Elba and Tilda Swinton. It's like a love story, but it's
3,000 Years of Longing.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
I don't remember seeing that.
It was like a bizarre like love story where like it was Idris Elba like a genie or something like.
It's just it's 2 hours of flashback sequences.
Yeah, there was a lot of flashback sequences.
I hate that. Fuck that.
And I suffered with it because it was a highly romance centric. So I suffered a lot.
Bro, the ending was so weird in that movie. But yeah, anyways, fuck that shit. I want to see Furiosa. I definitely want to see that. That's something I'm looking forward to. But I mean, what else? What other action movies are coming out?
Well, they're gonna have, I guess, kind of an action movie. Not really. The next Mission Impossible, I guess, sort of.
Kind of action movie. You just named a fucking movie that's part of one of the biggest action franchises of all time.
Yes, sir. It's very niche. Very niche. You may not have heard of it. It's very niche.
Yeah, no, bro. That's gonna be gas. I completely forgot that shit's coming.
There you go. Bust you up.
I mean, I guess I don't watch a lot of Bollywood, but Bollywood makes a lot of action movies.
We still gotta watch RRR.
Okay,
we gotta watch RRR. We gotta watch that.
Pathan's a horrible movie. But I do need to see RRR.
No fucking soul, bro. Just have some fun, bro.
Bro, the movie is just boring, bro.
It's not that bad.
I remember you preferred Cocaine Bear over...
Cocaine Bear's dog shit, bro. I'm sorry. That shit was not that good.
Look, Cocaine Bear isn't, like, peak, obviously.
It was like, I'll watch it once and that's it. Like, I don't know what they were thinking.
The trailer for me was crazier.
I don't know, man. A bear that does cocaine.
They hired the person who made Charlie's Angels 2019 to make a movie about a bear that does cocaine in the middle of the woods. And then they make the movie about the drug dealers.
And then Jimmy Kimmel had that bear twerk on Malala. So that,
we don't have to relive that shit, bro.
I still can't believe that shit happened.
They should have had Cocaine Bear twerk on John Wick.
On Keanu?
While he was shooting motherfuckers.
I mean, bro, maybe like his next...
That's a movie.
His next pet could have been a bear instead of a dog. Like they sort of...
Yo, can you imagine a fucking grizzly bear?
He has a pit bull. That's lethal enough.
No. Could you imagine a fucking
baby killer.
Grizzly bear running through the Arc de Triomphe? Fucking... Bro, imagine that shit ramming a car, bro. Like, dog, like, you imagine a bear just getting flipped the fuck over because a Jeep hit it.
They need like a Russian character, like controlling.
You need a Russian bear.
Yeah, they have a bunch of Russian characters, so they have the potential to introduce that.
Yeah, the Russian was good this time, right?
No, he was complaining about that shit.
No, there were like a couple of moments where like the actors did better, and then a lot of moments where I was like, oh man. I mean, like even in like the first one, like you'd hear the Alfie Allen, the guy that played the dude that shot John Wick's dog and took his car. I think his name was like Yosef in the movie or something. That actor, he plays Theon Greyjoy in Game of Thrones. He said that he would go into like the New York City like public baths where like a lot of like the Russian people operate out of, and he would like listen to their accents and try to learn more. And even then, like when some of my family have watched like the John Wick movie, they burst out laughing hearing Alfie Allen trying to speak Russian. But it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing.
Or maybe y'all just don't know how to speak Russian.
Maybe we all just speak it. I can't speak it. I can't speak it properly. I have terrible grammar. But yeah.
No, I remember we were watching Babylon and I heard them speak Hungarian and I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's how I feel every time.
That's like one of you trying to speak Hungarian.
Wow, one of us.
It was bad, bro. Nah, because Hungarian is also one of the hardest languages in the world.
I mean, bro, I'm trying to learn Japanese, bro.
Yeah, Japanese and Mandarin are up there.
They're the ones. It's Japanese, Mandarin,
those.
Arabic,
They're him,
bro. I mean, how do you like Russian character? Like, I can't even like.
Oh, I struggle with the Russian characters. Like, I can't read and write, but I can speak. That's the most important thing. I can only like speak the language. But yeah, no, like it's one of those things where it takes me a little bit out of the movie, but I'm still like invested in like in listening to the dialogue and trying to get through that. I just read the English subtitles because that's what you're all reading. I'm just like, okay, let me try to tune out this Russian.
One thing I was really appreciating with watching Chapter 4 and Chapter 3, because we watched 3 before we saw 4.
Oh yeah, I saw all 3 at his crib, so yeah,
that shit was good.
I was slacking.
No, it was the binge that was necessary right before Chapter 4.
But no, one thing I really like is the subtitles aren't boring. Even the subtitles are fucking cool to look at because they're the font and like the what? Even I think he uses different colors for like
for specific words like
they even reversed it.
When he's trying to make a point, they'll put in red.
They had that great thing where Kane, Donnie Yen's character, was
really
he stopped at WICK and he was just like, damn, like you know that moment, like that was such a great
like
moment.
Y'all got me fucked up, bro.
No, his body language was great. Like when he was eating the noodles in the kitchen, bro. He was, he does not want to be there now.
He was fantastic.
I can't wait to see this shit again. This shit was so good.
No, it's fun on a rewatch also.
It's like, do your job. That's you at work. This fucking eating noodles.
Personal attack.
That's literally you at work, bro.
God damn, bro. Ooh.
That's the reason you fucking.
No, but nah, Kane is a dope character.
This, bro. Don't get me fucked up. I can't repost this shit on my story.
Motherfucker eating noodles, acting like he don't know how to get there.
Yo, I'm one stop away. Oh, my fault.
Nah, and so yeah, now with Kane, I'm looking forward to seeing how they do that. I guess they're doing like a sequel with him to expand on that post-credit scene. But he was a great character. Like just like in general, seeing him like miss a lot of the shots and like not like being able to like do, like when he's like feeling things out, he like goes in the wrong direction sometimes, and all that is like so great. And it just makes you like love the character, even though like they
when he was placing the sound.
Oh, that was so cool. That was
just crazy, bro.
No, that was a really clever action scene, and also it just like it really gave me like Daredevil vibes, almost like that type of character that has that disadvantage, but still is so talented at what they do.
Bro watched Rogue One and was like, "Yo, we need this dude. We need this dude in John Wick."
I'm thinking that's what happened.
That bro, he's blind in that shit and fights with a stick. Also, like it's just like.
I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
Nag, like...
No, that was great. That was also good. No, and like they're like talking with the swords.
One of my favorite moments is when John Wick is on the floor and the glass is
like,
there.
Are you dead?
Yeah, and he's like, "Are you dead, John?" And he thinks for a moment.
And
like,
he sighs.
He's like sighs like, "Oh, it's over," And he like moves on the glass, and John is just like, fuck. Like, it's funny. It's like literally two friends fighting, bro. Oh man, that shit was good. That was a great moment. But see, it's like little moments like that add so much to the story, bro.
For sure.
And the characters and the feel, like everything. It adds so much to the entire movie.
And remember, John Wick got out of there because Mr. Nobody came in from like out of nowhere, and he had that great intro scene where he was like, "You're a tracker," and he's like, "Yeah," and then he's like, "How high is the bounty?" He says like some number.
No.
And then he says, "Not high enough." He says, "Not high enough."
Like, not enough.
And then he just lets him go, and that was so dope. That was such a great little scene. Like I'm telling you, man, it's just like so cleverly written, and they all have their agendas, they all have their motivations, and
that dude was crazy. And I don't think I've seen him in anything else. The guy who played Nobody, he was impressive.
I feel like he seemed familiar. Like
I feel like I've seen his face before.
He looks like Gideon.
Like the YouTuber?
Yeah, the guy who does the pranks and shit.
Oh, I'm not in the.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Gideon, he posted on his story like, "Yo, I'm in John Wick 4."
Nice, good stuff.
Go watch my new movie, guys. No, he's crazy. That guy's crazy. Yeah, he puts a lot of effort into his shit too. Like if you watch his videos on that shit's incredible. But yeah, this actor, he was like obviously he was good. His acting was good, but like the most impressive thing was literally how he handled himself in the action sequences. That shit was crazy. Because he wasn't in any of the previous ones. Like a lot of these people. I mean, Donnie Yen, that's his name, who played Kane.
Yeah.
He has experience in action, so he has a little bit more knowledge and how he probably slid in a little more smoother. But I know the woman who played Akira. I don't know if she's been in any action stuff, but I know she's a singer.
Yeah.
So really?
Yeah. So she was also great in her sequences and stuff like that. Like that was impressive. So all these newcomers really did their job. You know, like Chad. That's another thing that comes from Chad too, because he has to be able to like illustrate to them how he wants shit done. Because he even told Akira like in a message before she was cast, he was like, "Hey, I like your stuff, like, but I want you to understand, like, I'm doing long takes. Can you handle that?" And she was like, "Yes," like completely. She was already playing like over on the set and all that shit. But yeah, and even in the movie, which helped the action sequences a lot, was Keanu Reeves was doing his own driving. Like that shit was crazy,
bro.
You guys didn't know that?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah,
wild.
dude.
I mean, I forget that, but
he
I'm
was
like,
yo, like he even told us like, "So you want to do your own stunts in the car?" I was like, yeah. And he was like, "All right, 9 a.m. tomorrow." I was like, "I'm down." Like they just said, "Fuck it, bro." This is like, if I can do it, I'm gonna do it. Like I feel like it's literally Tom Cruise and then there's Keanu Reeves. Like when it comes to action and stuff. But because Tom Cruise, I haven't seen him do that type of hand-to-hand combat.
Right.
You know, like he's done a lot
of the crazy
like,
stunts of falling off stuff.
Death-defying shit.
Right.
But like in terms of hand-to-hand combat, like Keanu Reeves takes the cake.
I mean, yeah, you can't, like, with the amount of shit that Tom Cruise is doing, you can't add hand-to-hand combat on top of that. You know what I mean? Like, he's literally grabbing onto the side of an aircraft carrier. Or, no, not aircraft carrier. Like, a whole, like, big-ass
cargo plane. It was literally a cargo plane, bro. Like, that shit.
Hold on a second, yeah. I mean, we'll have to see in Dead Reckoning. Like, maybe they'll have
He would have made
scenes.
a fucking incredible Nathan Drake. If they actually decided to make the Uncharted movies good, like, he would have made an incredible Nathan Drake. He has the charisma. No, not now. Obviously, like maybe like 10 years ago.
Gotcha.
Or some shit. Because then he would have been, I believe he's almost 60 now, or he is 60. 10 years ago, he would have been maybe in his late 40s, early 50, or like just turned 50. He could have done those movies. If he's doing fucking Mission Impossible now and jumping off of cliffs on a fucking motorcycle, I think he could have done Uncharted. But yeah, he has that like natural charisma, you know?
The movie was casted horribly, bro.
Don't even bring it up, bro. Like,
I forced him to watch it, you know. Like, I took the sense of
because I told him like, "Yo, watch the Batman trailer and I'll watch Uncharted." Completely like I'll never take a deal like that again.
I mean, you took the Gundam deal.
Yeah, I do gotta.
Yeah, you're lucky I left it in Long Island. Otherwise, I would have.
You left it in Long Island?
Yeah.
With
I'm getting it back on my birthday, so.
You also gotta play the Uncharted games too.
I've played the first one, so I got far. I've done it.
That's something I really wish was adapted better, because fucking hell, bro, that shit was terrible. The guy who directed Venom 1 made Uncharted.
Explain some stuff.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's a downgrade. Damn.
Actually, they just wanted to get it done. Like that was it. Like.
Oh, he was a closer. He was like, okay.
Because that shit was in developed, bro. They originally had Mark Wahlberg for Nathan Drake. But what the fuck is wrong with Sony, bro? I'm about to go on a tangent.
Wait, was it
what the
Damon
fuck
Mark
is
Wahlberg?
wrong with Sony?
No, it was
one?
what's his name? Tom Holland was also in there. Tom Holland and Mark
Wait,
Wahlberg.
so who was Sully?
Oh,
Matt Damon.
Mark Wahlberg.
Oh,
Matt
Matt
Damon.
Damon.
I don't know. Just, insert white guy number 2. Like,
with a mustache.
yeah.
Bro, the post-credit scene was that he gets his mustache.
Yeah. I remember that. I was so confused. I was like, well, why are they
They
doing this
put that
now?
in the
They put
trailer.
it in the trailer, and so
And
I
but
thought
I
it'd be
told
earlier.
you it was gonna be the post-credit scene because the
This is
entire
the
movie doesn't have
gamers.
that shit.
The gamers know.
I have fucking trauma from that shit. Bro. That had to be one of the worst
You
theater
broke the
experiences.
Blu-ray.
Yeah, well, on your birthday when I got you
Yeah,
all
that was a great release. That was a great release.
I got you
that
like
was
4
awesome.
copies of the movie
Yeah,
or
I
something.
stomped that shit out. I snapped the fucking disc. Like, the disc literally, not like literally split, like, the fucking disc split in two. Like, I peeled that shit apart. Like, that's how much I fucking hate that movie, bro.
My man was drit as fuck. Like, get this shit out of here.
Yeah, no, bro. I'm not taking that shit, bro.
I'm so glad I gave you that as a gift.
Fuck you. You're lucky I'm doing this with you.
I mean, hey, listen. I also got Poi Jurassic Park Dominion. So you
Yeah,
know,
but you didn't even
like,
fucking see it. You didn't even watch that shit.
I mean, I saw it in theaters.
You did?
That
Oh.
shit gave me motion sickness, bro.
Oh, I didn't know you saw it in theaters, bro.
Bro, that shit is all close-ups. They
Yeah.
ran out of...
But you gave him the Minions too, right?
yeah, I gave him
You
also
watched
Rise of Gru. Yeah,
I did not see Rise and Gru.
because Poi one time mixed up like when Dom was trying to get him to the theater. It was like, yo, let's go watch.
I'm not trying to watch the Minions,
Yeah.
bro.
Yo, boy, you out to Dominion? And I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to see the fucking Minions movie. Why do I want to see that shit? And he's like,
No, because you're an extra fucking, like, dumbass for reading Dominion and thinking I meant Dominions, bro. Because I spelled Dominion correctly. And you were like, yo, I don't watch Dominions, you fucking idiot.
Bro, I mean, but they, they like B-do and shit, you know what I mean? Like, that's their, like, sound shit. So
what the
I was
fuck?
like,
And what's the difference between them and the dinosaurs, motherfucker? They don't
bro,
speak
but
English
you
either.
only said Dominion. So I was just I don't
Oh, you thought I was being a fucking minion? Texting me. You thought I was Dominion? Like,
I was a little bit clapped, but, like...
That's all his fucking greatest excuse.
At
bro.
the same time, like, I wasn't paying attention to Dominion, and I wasn't paying attention to Minions. So when you said Dominion, I was thinking, oh, the Minion movie that's coming
Bro,
out.
all those movies need is a better story, and they'll be fun.
What's crazy is that Minions Rise of Gru is better than Jurassic Park Dominion. You know
That shit's
movie
better
I
than
would
Lightyear,
assume
bro.
so. Yeah.
You know,
That shit's better than Lightyear, bro.
Minions is better than Lightyear,
Yes, you haven't seen it, so you can't say shit.
my son was like, "Yo, Lightyear is anime."
bro.
bro.
Lightyear is literally anime. Just
Fucking
watch
boring.
the behind
the
the
animation's
scenes.
beautiful, but it's fucking boring. It's boring, bro.
Nah, that shit is gas.
And the twist is garbage.
That he's Zorro. Right?
Literally his fucking clone, bro.
I mean, I came in. Okay. It's like a 3 out of 5, like 3.25 out of 5.
You gave it 4 stars, motherfucker.
I did.
Yes. I gave it 3 stars. After I thought about it.
I guess I'll have to.
Yo, this motherfucker will watch a masterpiece, like regardless of. Like, I'm not talking
Oh
about.
yeah, like Puss in Boots.
You'll watch
right.
You'll watch John Wick Chapter 4, like, yo, 3.5 stars.
I gave it a 4.5. I told you 4.5
Bro,
out
it's a
of
5
5.
out of 5. It's a
4.5 is a pretty
I
high
gotta see
score.
it
I
again.
would give it
I
I would
gotta
give
see
it
it
a 5.
again.
Listen, I'll take it, but at the same time, nah. Like, I'm surprised you gave it that high.
Okay, but how is Puss in Boots and John Wick? How are they on the same level?
Different types of movies. 2 very different movies. 2 completely different fucking movies. One is animation, one is live action, first off.
I don't think-
Second off, the story is completely different. It's 2 different mediums, bro.
I mean, I don't think they're both like masterpieces. Like I don't think Puss in Boots is masterpiece.
You think John
It's
Wick
perfect.
4 is
It's a
closer to
perfect
masterpiece material?
John
type.
Wick is closer to masterpiece than Puss in Boots. I would say.
John Wick Chapter 4 is a masterpiece, but I feel like there's a difference between. In my personal opinion, I feel like there is a difference between, because obviously perfect is like the masterpiece, but when I say masterpiece, it's everything is really like perfect from, like, not only as a film but like perfect for me, you know. Like for me, like a movie like, even though I know like Baby Driver is a masterpiece to me, but there are issues that I have with it but it's for me it's
Gotcha.
perfect.
Okay, I try to divorce myself from it a little bit.
I guess it's the same. I guess I'm being fucking stupid, but like it's just a little different. Like there are 5 out of 5 movies that are better than other 5 out of 5 movies, in my opinion. You know,
I mean,
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, for example, what's another?
I just feel like Puss in Boots and John Wick are on different like levels.
Why are we comparing the two fucking movies?
Because you really like Puss in Boots.
I love Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. That shit is amazing.
Well, it was because you said, "Oh, Poi will watch a movie that's a masterpiece," and then you give it a lower rating.
You gave it a 3.5, bro. That's fucking insane.
It's like a 3.75.
Oh fuck you, bro. The Letterboxd doesn't do that shit, bro.
You might have been like overhyped, like you heard too much hype about the movie, and then so your expectations were much higher. That always happens. That's why I'm always like ratings and reviews.
Bro, I saw
and all
that shit
stuff.
3 times in 2 weeks. I bought the shit 2 weeks later. Like, I paid for it.
I seen Parasite like 12, 13 times. I saw it last
son.
weekend.
Yeah, did you watch it in theaters or home?
No, I saw it at my friend's crib. I brought the Blu-ray. That shit is so fucking crazy.
Is he the guy that has the 80-inch TV, or that's someone else?
Him, yeah, Aiden. Bro, that TV is a game changer. Like, this TV is a game changer. That TV is also a game changer. Like,
yeah, if I had a fucking bigger space, I could buy that shit. But like,
bro, like, just with shit that big, it's just like
it's a theater.
It's legit a home theater.
You feel the weight of how people like frame things on the screen. Like, I can't be watching.
And what's
shit
beautiful
on my phone
about the new
anymore.
TVs is there's the filmmaker mode, which actually adjusts the colors and all that.
You
shit
still
to
keep
like
it on dynamic, bro.
No, I don't. I haven't changed it since we put it on filmmaker mode. I've been watching it took me. I left it for 3 months now.
Low key, I peeped it and it was on dynamic with one day. You know, I flipped it back.
You guys could check it now, if anything.
It's literally, bro.
No, but I changed it one day. He put it on dynamic, and I was like, something's a little bit strange.
That was in December when we were watching Gundam and we set it up.
No,
that was literally when I got the TV. That was the only time. You haven't been to my
There was
crib in a
another
minute.
time. There was another time.
No, bro, that shit's been in filmmaker mode the entire time. I literally forgot. I thought about it last week. I was like, yo, is it in filmmaker mode? But yeah, bro, that shit.
I mean,
yes.
I've been noticing like the TV settings sometimes, like if they have motion smoothing on or something like that. Because I was watching Birdman with Aiden.
Ooh, great movie.
That
that
shit
movie.
was also gas. That shit was crazy.
I watched a little bit of it a while ago, but I didn't finish it.
Yeah, no,
you gotta peep the whole thing.
That movie's
I know.
incredible.
I only saw like 20 minutes.
Oh, dude! Oh, you're gonna have a great time when you watch the rest of that movie. That movie
Yeah,
is
I know.
fantastic. I love that movie.
I mean, I did the
great
same
things
thing
about it.
you did, but I was like a kid when it came out.
You
and
know
I was
what
on
I
the
still
plane. I
haven't
shouldn't have
fucking
seen that
finished?
20 minutes, but
I watched the Grand Budapest Hotel the first 30 minutes like 3 fucking times, and I've never finished the movie, bro. I don't know.
We gotta
how.
fix that. We gotta get you to watch the rest.
I've seen like 75% of the movie, but never finished it.
But you know
the
what's
one
fucking
time I was
hilarious?
gonna finish it, my parents
I've
came in
seen
and kicked me
damn
out of the
near.
living
I've
room.
seen damn near almost every other Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah, you've watched more than me, but I've seen
like
Grand
a shit.
Budapest.
I've seen Rushmore. I've seen Bottle Rocket. I watched the French Dispatch. Fantastic Mr. Fox. Fucking.
We're so lucky that we got to go to like the French Dispatch, like
That was the North
cafe
American
shop.
premiere. Yeah,
That
shit
was so cool.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the premiere because we saw the movie.
Yeah, we saw it at
Oh no,
AMC.
you weren't there.
I wasn't
But
there
I
for
went
that.
with Leo and Xander.
I'm pretty sure I saw it in theaters.
And then, but then I saw it again with him because we went to the cafe. They had like,
Got you.
Wes Anderson had a pop-up shop.
In the
Yeah,
Yeah, I
city.
it
remember.
was like
you
the
have
replica
you
of
have the coffee cup.
Yeah, we both have it, and it was like a replica of the whole coffee shop. They were giving out free croissants.
My
and
ass
stuff
was
like that.
fucking working that day, bro.
Bro, we had no. You don't understand. Like I had to get him up at 7 a.m.
Oh,
because there was
Those
a
early.
line.
Oh,
It opens at 10, and I was already there like at 8,
fuck.
and there was a
bro.
line going around the block. Already.
Fuck that, bro.
It moved fast though.
Oh,
did move
okay,
fast,
good,
yeah.
good, good.
It was just like you want to be there, bro. You don't want to be
Yeah.
because it was going. I remember I came Saturday in like the afternoon, like 1 p.m. Bro, that shit was going along. Like it went around the corner.
It was a
crossed
long
the street
line.
and back around another corner on the other block. Like it was insane.
But I was surprised by how quick it moved because, like, when we got in, we chilled in there for a while. Like, it feels like with the way that the line moved, people just would go in and
they
then
have a
would
lot of
leave.
You could sit outside too and like drink, and inside they had like seats you could drink.
They had
drinks and
like
stuff
like
that.
chessboard tables, and they just had like a lot of like it's sort of like the Wes Anderson-y like set decorations in the cafe store.
gas.
So
They
it
had
was
like
pretty dope.
books on the shelf that like next to each other. It said the French Dispatch, like and shit like that. So it was sick. And they had the karaoke, the jukebox.
Yeah,
They had the jukebox in there.
from the movie.
Yeah, that shit was sick. I wish they did more things like that. I know they did it for when the Batman came out. They had like the Batmobile set up next to the Puma store because they collabed with Puma. But then they moved it when I wanted to go. They moved it to Lincoln Center for the premiere. I fucking wish I was in this. I was supposed to go downtown, and I probably would have walked by that shit. I wish I
They
saw
did it for Uncut Gems too. They had a pop-up shop.
Yeah. Oh, that's a whole story. This man's still tied at me to this day.
Nah, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it right now. We gonna talk about it right now.
Let's talk about it, bro. Like,
nah, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it.
I was exhausted, bro. I was exhausted.
Shut up. So it was the last day, right? Partly my fucking fault. Go do shit by yourself. Do not wait for anybody. It was 3 p.m., right? I'm calling Benzion to be like, yo, it's the last day of the pop-up shop. This shit closes at 5. Let's go right now and let's go peep it. You know, it was the only day I could go. And he was like, oh, bro, I'm too tired. I'm too tired. I can't, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Bro,
I don't give a fuck. Drink a Red Bull, motherfucker.
No. Like, I was legit, like, sleep deprived off of, like, so many days, like from just doing stuff, like, doing stuff for sets. And I was so exhausted that I legit
in 2019.
Yeah, no, because we were on some short films, and so
because you were in GFS.
Yeah, bro, and so here's the thing. I was so exhausted that I was like telling you, I was like, yo, bro, just go without me, like just do what you
didn't
gotta
say
do.
Go without me.
I said go, like do your thing if you had to. Like I was like, just don't. But you wanted to go with me. You were like, I don't want to go by myself. That's what you told me. You told me I don't. Listen, it's your fault. It's fully your fault because you're like, I don't want to go without. Like I don't want to go by myself. Like do it. There were bad people over there.
Listen, bro. I decided not to go. 5:20 comes around, like around between 5 and 5:30 comes around. I'm checking my Instagram. Timothy Chalamet posts on his story
Mr. Shamama.
that he's in the store. That motherfucker who killed Howie at the end of Uncut Gems is in the store. Josh and Benny Safdie are in the store. Kanye's ex-girlfriend is in. Julia Fox is in the store. Bro. The Weeknd's headpiece was in the motherfucking store.
Yeah,
dog,
no, it's crazy.
I will never and then no, because you know what's the fucking kicker? You know what's the kicker? This motherfucker met Josh and Benny Safdie like 2 weeks later.
Oh yeah,
we were together.
Yeah, they were at Empire and
Fuck
they went
you.
up the escalators.
No, I remember like they were going up the escalators. It was Ruben who noticed them, right? Like
Ruben dead ass.
Ruben caught that, and then Ruben caught that shit, and I was like, oh, I was like, yo, like, dude, I love your movies. I remember I told him Good Time. I was like, Good Time is fantastic.
They're probably going to watch Cats.
No, they weren't. It actually wasn't.
I think it was like either a boxing match.
It was
or
some
something,
boxing match.
I mean, yeah, they're definitely.
Were they leaving the theater?
No, they were going
to see it.
They were going up.
In theaters?
Yeah, they play boxing matches sometimes on pay-per-view in theaters.
When the fuck? I learned about this now.
I mean, it was back in 2019.
Bro, what the fuck? I mean, maybe they don't do. I don't see that shit on AMC at all. Like, there's no UFC.
It's like special like shits and stuff like that.
Like for like the live stream day or like the premieres.
Boxing match?
How did I know? Oh no, somebody speculated. It was probably Ruben who said that.
Because there was something related to boxing.
Jackass. It was that or Jackass.
Right.
And I think I'd bet that they would.
Jackass was what Jackass? 4. Jackass 4 came out last year.
Yeah, no, it's a different timetable, but it was definitely something like boxing related. Like that's what was one of the that was like the main speculation.
Did they have a recut of Jackass or something? Or
I don't
like
think
an
so.
Why were you thinking Jackass?
Because I mean, I think Jackass might have been in theaters around that time. Maybe not the new. Well, definitely not the new one if it didn't come out. But like maybe they had an anniversary. But probably the boxing match was what they saw.
But yeah, nah. I was glad that we got to run into them.
I'm really glad you got to see them.
Yeah.
I'm really glad about that.
You should have went, bro. You should have went. I was legit too exhausted that day, and I told him like straight up, I'm not getting up. I'm getting sleep.
That was like junior year of high school, bro. I was getting migraines.
Yeah,
because I didn't get any sleep. 2019.
2019 to 2020, because that's when Uncut Gems came out. So we were in senior year.
I think it was senior year, if I remember correctly.
Huh. COVID fucked shit up, bro.
The timeline's all off, bro.
Yeah, that shit was. It's crazy how that shit was 3 years ago too.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking like bonkers, bro. That shit is.
Okay, I gotta clear my name. Ugh. I gotta clear my name. That voice crack was insane. So Leo came on the podcast and he said I did not originally like Drive My Car.
It's not that deep.
He said that I liked it both times that I saw it. Okay, the first time I didn't like it as much as the second time because Dom, when he came to the screening with me,
everyone was fucking miserable during that screening.
Would not stop staring at me. He just would not.
Everyone was staring at you.
I did my best to tune it out, and Dom broke through the glass,
me and Leo were sitting at a different row, and Leo would legit like disappear. He's like, yo, I gotta go use like the bathroom or something. So he was gone from like the movie, and it turned out like he was like talking with like the guy at like the front desk. He was like doing everything to not watch the rest of the movie.
Bro, the movie was pretty good. Like I saw it at home.
It's just not my shit. Like I would not watch. I would not watch movies like that. Like it's not my thing.
I don't know, man. I mean, now I want.
What's the entertainment value in that fucking movie?
I mean, it's like
there's a motherfucker looking into a camera for 20 minutes and talking.
Okay, I mean that was.
And it's not even that. It's listen. I can fuck with subtitles, right? But when the motherfucker is looking into a camera and I'm reading for 20 fucking minutes, I'm gonna tune that shit out after a certain point.
Okay, but you can't fault the movie. You can't. That's like something you can't fault it for because it happens to be in another language.
That's not what I'm saying. But it's so like.
But
there's
it's a creative
decision.
It's a creative decision type thing where it's like they purposely.
I just don't think there was, bro.
They speak Japanese because they're Japanese.
The Drive My Car stands are about to come from my fucking head. But like, that shit was so uninteresting to me, bro.
I mean,
it's not my type of movie either. Like I appreciated like what it was like trying to do, but I was like it felt more like a stage play movie, like a movie that you'd watch like in like a theater, like not like a movie, but like a theater.
It was like I mean I don't know about Uncle Vanya, but it was like based on that, like the guy who made the book.
I see.
They adapted.
That makes sense.
Did it based on Uncle Vanya, right? I think. And then the movie adapted the book that did that. Right. So,
well, here's my take on this shit, right? So, I'm gonna give you an example for like PTA in general. I'm not the biggest fan of his. I have a lot of respect for the director. Listen, bro, I'm not shitting on him. I have a lot of respect for him. He's a talented filmmaker. Not my type of shit that I like to watch. The Master, right? I respect that movie. I can see that it's like the direction. It's like a masterpiece level. Like it's one of his best movies. Not my thing.
And that's fine.
But one thing I can tell you is even though that shit is not my thing, it has more entertainment value than a movie like Drive My Car does. And it's as slow paced. It's as like it's the same like you know like it's the same level of like thought provoking that this movie is, and maybe even more. That's what I'm trying to say is like there's a certain thing like the movie has to have some sort of entertainment value. It's a lot of things like a lot of these dramas and stuff. It's what they're lacking. It's a lot of these movies that are like slow paced. Like there's not enough flair. Whether it's the directing, the score, it's a lot of uninteresting shit that's coming out.
The flair are the like performances from the actors in Drive My Car. Like
that's definitely what it was over there.
Yeah, but when you have it, when you're utilizing the medium of film. You gotta use everything to your advantage. You can't just fucking say, "Oh, it's supposed to be like a play." Nah, bruh. Then make a play. You know, like and even then, there's like theater like plays that are on like filmed on camera that are more fucking interesting.
Remember we saw the King Lear adaptation, the Akira Kurosawa film, which is like that's like a play, but it was done so cinematically.
Tragedy of Macbeth. That shit was better than Drive My Car in my opinion. That shit was gorgeous. You can't lie. The cinematography in Tragedy of Macbeth is fire. That shit was good.
I mean, it's also
fire. I didn't see that movie.
But it's literally a fucking play.
The Drive My Car cinematography is fire, too. Like...
It's whatever, bro.
Oh, damn, they're driving the car. Oh, my God. They're driving the car. Oh.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
No, I remember...
What do you like about the movie besides the performances?
The performance... I mean, it's... the soundtrack is great. I found myself constantly listening to the soundtrack whenever I would try to, like, study. Like, there was... I think, like, I had it on for, like, 2 months. sort of like the way that it's like throughout the entire.
Bro, the soundtrack is so boring. You're studying to it. Just think about the words that just came out of your fucking mouth.
The soundtrack allows me to think.
He gets introspective, bro.
Because I mean, bro, like it has to do with the movie as well. Like, you know how
I'm already getting fucking exhausted just talking about this number.
dude trying to.
I had so much energy coming into this, and then we started talking about John McClane. I'm like, oh my god.
Like,
we lost him. He's gone.
Damn. What was I? Okay. The soundtrack is great. I feel like certain things where it's like the cassette tapes that he was playing, where it was the voice of his dead wife throughout the entire movie, and then you find out, I believe, in the later parts of the movie, how he was mentoring the person that his wife was cheating on him with, and how that kind of like unraveled, and like just it's. I mean, there's like a lot of. It's like
I forgot. I'm gonna be completely honest though. I forgot a lot of shit from that movie.
I mean, it's like a lot of character shit. Like it's just, it's all character. Like minimal plot, all character.
I might step into that one day, but like personally, I'm sick of like the just these depressing ass movies. There's a lot of shit that's just like sad as fuck, and it's supposed to be introspective. Like I'm just sick. Like I need more. We need more John Wick. We need more Top Gun Maverick. We need more like of these like pure like I get you could say like blockbuster-ish movies, but it's more so like there's a lot of hope in these movies, you know? There's a lot of hope in like Creed 3 was a great movie. The only two great movies I would say that have come out this year is Creed 3 and John Wick 4. Those are the only two movies that have stuck with me and like really made a great theater experience. Scream 6 was cool, but it's not as good as those.
No,
I mean,
not.
It's like
it's cool. The second time I watched it, I liked it a little bit less, but it was cool.
Trying to see
and the more I've thought of it.
So yeah, Scream.
Like
John
The Whale,
I mean,
bro. Like
not
who
too
the
many
fuck? Like,
movies
bro,
came out
you
this
watch
year.
that shit. You watch that shit obviously that's like a play, but it's for what they had and like shooting in a room. It was pretty interesting to watch, but it's also like a drag a bit because it's so fucking emotionally like it just destroys you, bro.
Yeah, I like his performance, but I didn't enjoy the movie.
Close is the biggest fucking criminal. Like when it comes to emotionally manipulating your fucking audience because they do something that's so clearly like, yeah, you're supposed to feel terrible.
That was one of the films that was nominated for like international feature film.
Gotcha.
Bro, that movie, it was so gorgeously shot and the actors are amazing. Like there's the kids in that movie are fucking phenomenal. But holy fuck, like they do something in that movie. I mean, do you care? Are you gonna watch it or?
Probably, maybe.
Probably not.
So, I mean, maybe not anymore.
What basically happens is these two boys, they have a very close friendship.
It's called Close, bro.
Oh my god! I knew you were gonna say some stupid shit. No, but they basically.
If you leave a low hanging fruit, bro,
they have a very intimate relationship, and not even like that. But
Close.
the classmates make fun of them, like, "Oh, you guys gay? Are you guys together?" Blah blah blah. And one of the boys starts to like push him away, and over the course of the movie, up until the halfway point, he's just pushing him further and further away. They're not hanging out as much. I don't want to touch you. I don't want to be next to you. I don't even want to talk to you. It gets to a point where he's finding new friends. And the other kid just gets so emotionally destroyed by this that he kills himself.
Yeah.
And they're fucking like 10 years old, bro.
I should have... Yeah, this...
It's literally in the trailer. Like, if you watch the trailer...
Wait,
they showed the death in the trailer.
No, bro, you will see, like, the motherfucker
trailers. I never watch trailers. Only trailer I'm a
You're not gonna watch it. You're not gonna watch it, bro.
You don't know that? I gotta catch up, bro. I've been in Philly. I've been slacking, bro.
You haven't been in Philly for a minute. Relax.
I've been working, you know. I've been doing shit, you know.
In Shazam, they
been
almost destroyed
Philly.
Philly.
I wish
not as much
wish
as
they did. We need less verses with Philly. I'm glad Creed is in LA. I am so glad Creed is in LA. I did not like. Okay, I'm down to see
we had a
Rocky
great
Balboa
weekend
for a little bit, but just stay out of Philly. Like Philly is done. Bye-bye.
we had a great time when we visited you in Philly though. That was a great time.
Crackhead had
That was like the grace period, bro. Like when we were there, bro, everybody was like, "Yo, let's just chill the fuck out."
Except for that one crackhead.
Bro, that crackhead was the sign that North Philly specifically was about to go crazy, bro.
Yo, yeah, the sports team. His rent is $275.
Nah, yeah. So yeah, that guy ended up having beef with Poi after like we ignored him. Like he was like coming into the building.
We go into the apartment complex I was in. Me, Dom, Benzion, Leo. Wow, yeah, literally, yeah, we've all been, yeah, okay, me, Dom, Benzion, Leo. We come in, he comes in behind me because it's a key fob, so the door doesn't auto lock immediately. Dude, fucking like we ignore him. He's trying to talk to us. We ignore him because he's a fucking crackhead. I don't talk to strangers, you know. Like, dude comes in. We walk past him. No, he comes. So we walk in, go further down the hallway.
He stayed back for a bit. He was like looking for a way to like go somewhere. Or
yeah, like I was like, oh, this guy's he's just trying to like go somewhere warm because it was brick as fuck. I was gonna call the police like later, but like. Then dude suddenly thinks we have a problem with him. Like
we literally weren't like actually
shit.
like I would expect us to laugh in that situation, but we were genuinely just trying to get into the fucking apartment.
Bro, like dude is like yo, you got a problem with me? Hands in his pockets, walking down the fucking hallway like it's a horror movie, bro. I'm like,
and then,
shit.
The best part is like I turn around and I'm like watching the guy, and then Poi is just like with his hands, he's just like, but low, like you were just low, like you were like.
Bro, I'm like, yeah, because I was like signaling. Okay, so
I was filled up that whole fucking hallway, bro. That shit was
yeah,
so
bro.
slow.
You had the boombox.
I had the boombox. I was like carrying the big ass bag and shit, and I looked like fucking Goliath coming down that hallway,
bro. Problem was, dude had his hands in his pockets. I didn't have my pocket knife on me.
Bro, the moment I got to you, he went away.
Yeah, bro, dude. 2-on-1, you on PCP, we still win. Right? At least one of us is gonna make it out. And it's not gonna be him.
No, yeah, it was the cop that came in later. It was like, oh, probably PCP, and then he just casually walks away. The fucking cop. Remember? Shit. Yeah, the cop that came in.
We had a PCP. We're having a PCP problem recently. I'm like, oh, that's fucking amazing.
No, because it was like two cops that came up to Poi's door, and they're like, oh, what's the problem? The Poi says this thing, and it's just like he looks over at the other guy, probably another PCP guy.
2 fucking blocks away from campus. 2 fucking blocks, bro.
Yeah, Philly's weird.
Oh, bro, they had a chemical spill recently, so nobody could drink the tap water anymore.
I saw that shit. Yeah, you sent it into the.
This has nothing to do with movies, but.
Hey, bro.
Shazam took place in Philly and Creed 3.
I hate
no! You can't do that.
I hate the Sixers. Joel Embiid is a fraud. They are not gonna win a chip. I hope they lose.
He's doing the Bill Burr Philadelphia rap.
Fuck the process.
Poison Bill Burr Philadelphia rap, bro.
I'm clipping that shit.
Clip that shit. I'm not gonna post it on my story.
Out of context.
Clip that shit.
I'm gonna fucking use AI and just make you say like a bunch of shit.
Oh, no.
It's gonna be like one of those fake Trump
deep
videos.
Fake. Yeah, no,
those
Biden, ones.
We're
playing
using
Minecraft.
the nuclear weapons. We are in a time of crisis. That shit is crazy, bro. They'll have him on the podium like talking. Bro, like that Pope shit with the puffer jacket, that shit is AI generated. I mean, when I looked at it, I thought it was, but mad people, because of why the fuck would the Pope be in a puffer fucking jacket with the cross? Like, dude is like, bro,
he's a player,
like
bro.
Wearing,
Let him vibe
or something, bro.
Let him vibe.
He's too frail to be like walking like.
Yo, I want to talk about. I really want to talk. You just mentioned Kanye again, and I really. Yo, 21 Jump Street. Yo, we got.
You know what? We can. This is so weird. This is so weird. This makes no fucking sense.
This is no. That's film, bro. It's literally film,
bro.
Guys.
Why was that the movie of all things?
We should dedicate an episode to 21 Jump Street.
We will. We will. It may.
Yo, Kanye, get on the pod, bro.
No.
I'm gonna have to evacuate, bro. I'm gonna have to evacuate.
He's gonna get himself canceled. We just need he needs his platform gone.
We can't do that to the man, bro.
Where's Jonah Hill's response?
I don't know yet. I don't know if he's responding.
Like, imagine he just
shouldn't respond.
He should. Yeah, just like you just ignore that.
How the fuck does 21 Jump Street like make it be like dude like hated Jewish people for like 6 months, probably longer. We don't know. And then he watches.
We should stop. This gotta stop here.
Yo, 21 Jump Street. That shit was funny. I love Jewish people now. That made the difference. How does that like? It's a funny ass movie.
No, Jonah Hill rekindled his love for
Like,
It was specifically
he
Jonah
forgot
Hill.
he was friends with Jonah Hill and was like, oh wait, I fuck with Jewish people.
Wild stuff.
Don't open your mouth like that. I'll freeze frame that shit.
bro,
It'll be the thumbnail.
bro, I thought that shit was
Jonah
fake.
Hill in his fucking
Bro,
mouth.
Yes, sir.
I saw that
Oh,
shit
no.
from Rap TV News on Twitter, and then I was like, nah, no way, that shit is real. I opened. Did I show you? I showed you guys at John Wick, right?
No, I
Yeah,
saw
Kanye
him.
shit.
No, when
Yo.
I hear his laugh, I know some shit happened.
No, because you showed
Like,
me.
some
You
shit went
showed
down if
me
he's fucking
during
cackling.
John Wick 4, bro. You showed me that. And I was like, no way. Like right during like the trailers and stuff.
Bro,
I think
Kanye,
that's where we should end it.
Kyrie.
No, stop.
Fuck the Mavericks. Luka dog shit. They're not making the play-in.
Hey,
Warriors
fuck that
for
Friday.
life.
The Yankees are playing, motherfucker. We're getting the chip.
Baseball is boring.
Fuck you. Bing bong.
With the bing bong is over.
With the big box. Yo.
Oh, disrespectful.
Did you do that European shit?
He did the.
Don't do it.
Oh no.
I got it. That's out of the
You gotta
question.
cut it out? Yeah, no, you gotta put a whole black bar.
I'm gonna put Jonah Hill in front of your fucking.
This is wide Jonah Hill PNG.
That's how we should censor everything. Just it'll immediately make everyone like docile and chill. Like we won't get anyone upset.
Oh man, 21 Jump Street is so funny.
It is.
Oh, it is.
It is. It
Dude,
is.
I
People were
watched.
commenting my name, Jeb, on that shit, bro. Like under Kanye's fucking Instagram post, bro. Like, dude.
No, it's wild too because Dom was the one that showed me 21 and 22 Jump Street for the first time.
You know,
so
you know what's the funny thing though? In like the first 15 minutes of that movie, Channing Tatum just fucking punches a gay black kid for absolutely no reason, bro. Like absolutely no fucking reason, bro.
the dude's like, "You hit me because I'm gay."
What did he just say? Yeah.
No, he said I hit you because you're a fucking like nerd or some shit like that.
Like I can't visualize Kanye watching this movie. It's like it's so bizarre for me, but it's fucking hilarious.
No, because the guy just stepped up to him like, "Oh, so what's your problem?" He's like, "Fucking clock this shit, bro."
Oh, yeah, speaking of Jonah Hill movies, I saw This Is the End with my grandma in theaters in Puerto Rico.
That's so random,
Bro,
How
so-
did she
so
feel?
random.
Did she like
Bro,
it? Did she like the movie?
bro, you know when like that demon demon penis shit happened, bro?
The power of Christ compels you.
She started
Oh, is it
dying,
John?
bro. She
Is it
started
Jay?
dying laughing,
It's not
bro.
that compelling.
There was like another like old person in the theater, and he left. My grandma stayed.
Your grandma.
That's this
'cause-
motherfucker trying to get me to watch anime. Bro. The power of anime compels you.
Bro, Creed 3, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to watch Hajime no Ippo, bro. Just hit me with that,
That shit is
bro.
actually gas. Like,
I'm trying to watch that shit. I'm trying to watch it.
that shit is crazy.
You finished it?
No, bro. There's like mad. It's
There's a lot of
ongoing.
episodes.
Oh, I thought it was like
They're
one
still
season
making
or
it.
some
They're
shit.
still making it.
How many
To this
episodes
day.
are in the first season?
I have no clue.
I want to watch that shit
Probably
because
a lot.
I fucked with. No, I want to watch. I'm gonna watch Naruto too because Naruto. I forgot that shit. was actually-
Believe it.
I was just about to say.
I'm gonna be Hokage.
I've actually never watched Naruto either. I never watched that.
It's long as fuck. It's good.
This is long as fuck. We might get cut off.
Yo, is it GG's?
I mean, it's still
GG's.
recording, so we're.
Ay. Okay.
What did you say though? What was it? What did you just say?
Yeah, Naruto is. It's like it's long as fuck. It's great. I give it like total the series. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. I'll give first part of Naruto. That shit is like an 8.5 out of 10.
What about Shippuden?
Shippuden, that's like a 6.5.
That
out of
shit's
10.
what? Everybody likes that more. Always. That's what I hear.
If you like Shippuden more than original Naruto, you got mental illness. Something wrong with you. You need to get yourself evaluated.
Now, my favorite anime still remains to be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which I forced you to watch. Like we did
You
a
never
trade.
watched that shit?
No,
Yeah, he never watched
I didn't. Well, until he told me to.
Basically,
actually-
I watched Hunter x Hunter, and he watched Full Metal Alchemist
Hunter x
Brotherhood.
Hunter's long.
That's a lot.
150
But I watched it all. I had a good time.
I mean, that's a whole ass like that's like Sopranos, bro. Like that's the like.
Well, I mean, it's 20 minutes an episode.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking episodes.
I ended up like binging a lot of it.
In terms, 100. Okay.
In terms of minutes,
I was thinking of it.
Then divide it by 3, and then that'll be equivalent of like so that's basically Breaking Bad in terms of runtime.
I mean,
60 episodes, right? So
around there.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah. So John Wick was fucking awesome.
John Wick is anime too.
John Wick is just reached a new stepping stone for action movies. So I'm looking forward to how future filmmakers kind of take from it.
I hope we get more, bro. We need.
I love how fucking chaotic this was, and we just just contained it so well right now. No, but yeah, I'm big ups to Chad, bro. Stahelski, I believe that's his last name. He fucking did a phenomenal job. I'm gonna see it again, maybe even a third time. It's 3 hours. I don't give a fuck. You do not feel it, bro. Even Herbert was saying like the first 30 minutes, he was like, I lost track of time. Like that's how fucking good that shit was.
That shit was crazy.
You know it's good when Herbert is talking about shots, like an average film goer.
Right. Oh, dude. Yeah, no, that's.
He was talking about like the shots in the movie. Like, bro, you know you did something.
Did he mention the video game shot though? Like the
he
one
was
shot
talking
type
about
thing?
the one shot with when he was waiting for Akira to come out, and it's a red tree and illuminated. It looked like MSG, like it kind of like it was like red lighting, and then it wasn't MSG, but it looked like a stadium, and then it illuminated onto the tree, and everything was red behind him. He was just standing there,
and like the little the blossoms were like flying in like the air, and like that was beautiful.
Yeah,
I mean that's stripped from anime. Like that shot is in a lot of anime to be absolutely fair, bro.
That was,
yeah. No, I'm right.
Oh no, yeah, that cherry blossom and the fucking sunlight or moonlight shit. Yeah, that's like a staple.
Another cherry blossom scene that I remember was 1917. They did it really well.
There were cherry blossoms in 1917.
When he falls in the river and he's floating,
it's like
cherry
things like fly
through the air.
Pink or white ones?
It was
pink. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was white.
I'm surprised that they would be
ones.
In Germany. Well, I mean, yeah, the cherry blossoms are everywhere.
But. I mean, there was literally fucking one wherever they were walking in the beginning of the film. But yeah, that's all. But yeah, so. Great fucking week.
And the director is getting like way more opportunities now. Like he's from what I understand, he's signed on to do like another like action thing that's also like something Japanese.
He should work with David Leitch because David Leitch is also pretty good at action. He needs to make a better movie, but I mean, Bullet Shade was decent, but it's not John Wick Chapter 4. Like
no comparison. No comparison,
bro. Like fucking shit. Like this dude made a name for himself with this shit. Like officially, like he's like one of the guys to be
for sure. And the budget for John Wick 4 was also much higher, and the fact that it's making back all this money and it's doing it so well, like it shows that he's a reliable guy. Because ultimately the film industry is still like an industry, it's still a business, and money talks. And so the fact that he's doing this, it means that he'll be able to have even larger budgets for even crazier, projects and shots and fights. It's gonna be
crazy when he becomes a producer, because he's gonna greenlight so many crazy. I hope he does some gun fu shit sometime soon. Like I need more like people. Like,
I mean that's what John Wick is, yeah.
Nah, but like I mean like dudes like dual wielding like jumping
like Leon in Resident Evil when he's fucking
like Leon in RE4, bro. Just drop kicking grandmas, bro. That's what we need.
Suplexing grandmas too. That shit's crazy, yeah. But yeah, so that's a wrap.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Wait, did you sync it?
Sync what?
I guess this counts as a sync then.
That we got the sync at the end.
Yep. Yes, sir.